Hey yo, it's the moron with the cool hat. How you doing? Today we are building the subframe for the tow truck bed. This is the subframe. I got it all cut out of the tow truck. Tow truck is sold, it is not available anymore. I do apologize if you wanted it, too bad. I'm gonna rebuild all this, so I'm gonna cut out most of the pieces that I need, or that I know that I need so far, and then I'll get them all prepped, ready, grind them down, clean all the edges up. And it's basically just gonna be a bunch of puzzle pieces. I don't think I'm gonna get to welding right now, but I will later in the video. So stay tuned. Look at that airplane. I got the rails, as you can see, I got the saw set up. These are 2x5" by 3/16 rails. I got 2x5" by 1/4". So this stuff is actually a lot stronger. This thing's gonna be way overkill. It's never gonna bend, it's never gonna warp with what I'm actually gonna be doing with it. I'm gonna start cutting everything up, and then I'm gonna show you what I made a couple days ago. The brackets, I made all the cool brackets, because Jerdan doesn't sell these parts anymore from 1986. So if you need parts, hit me up. So quick tip, if you're ever using a new piece of steel, check the square of the end. In my case, this one is actually pretty good, which is rare. Usually they're cut on a little bit of an angle. There's a taper on one side. This one's pretty good, but check that, because if you measure from one side and then you measure from the other side, your length is going to be wrong. So always check that. Now I'm going to feed this piece into the saw and get it close enough. So we want this side of the metal to be 122 inches. So we want this blade to be on this side of the line. So once I get it close enough, I'll actually double check one more time. I'll measure from the back side of the blade to the edge, and it should be 122 inches. It's actually perfect right where it's at. Start up the saw. Water flowing through. And let her go. I'm gonna cut up all the pieces that I know that I need cut now, and I'll get back to you. I also got a plasma these parts here, that end plate, and these gussets, and these little brackets in here. So I have them drawn on paper. I gotta draw them up onto the CAD cam, and then I will be able to cut them out tomorrow. You can see my chicken scratch drawings here. Those are the brackets that I need. I need 20 of these, one of those, and 2 of those. Oh, I just hit the camera. And I got to transfer them onto the computer. All right, here's the first bracket drawn. I got all the brackets drawn up. I got one of those and 19 of these. If I did 20, it was out, and I don't need 20 of them. I just made a couple extra, and then there's the other 2 brackets. So I got the sheet of 3/8 on here. We're gonna give her a cut. Just gonna remove all the pieces. This is a rip cut. Let's cut this piece off. I'll use that for something later. A couple of them fell in. I just got to go fishing for them. You guys just ever have one of those days where you're like, oh man, my truck's burning oil. The motor must be going bad because you smell burning oil. Well, you know what? Guess what? It's a hub bearing. This hub bearing right there blew out, and yeah, it's kind of dark. You can't see it. Hold on. There you go. Well, bam. Look at it. There's oil everywhere. So the brake was getting hot, and the oil from the axle was draining out and burning, and the truck almost lit on fire. I was getting worried. I thought I was gonna have to get a new truck because I thought the motor was burning oil, and it's not, which I'm happy. So now it's a night of being all greasy and a $20 seal. So that's good. Back to... All right, guys, I'm back at it again. This video is like multiple days all kind of pushed together into one video, just because I can only cut here some nights, and I can weld for a little bit here and there. Just because I'm so busy. But this is what we got going on right now. I got the subframe for the rollback bed kind of just laid out here. I did have a piece that was supposed to go across here, but I think it's going to be in the way, so I'm just going to do those two now, add the gussets, the piston frame, and the hinges. I'm all going to try to get onto this thing today. I am building it upside down for now, and then once I get those two pieces tacked on and welded in, then I'll flip it back over and I can pretty much do everything else. It's gonna be a lot easier doing it this way, at least I hope. So it's getting there. I hope you guys are liking everything that I'm doing, because I'm enjoying this a lot, and I really hope that you guys are. I've been getting more subscribers, which is awesome. And if you have subscribed, let me know. And if you think you're my favorite fan, let me know as well. Put it in the comments below. It's going. We're gonna keep doing this build. It's gonna be great. I got the frame mocked up, squared up. Everything's pretty much square. I gotta do a little bit of adjustment on one of them, but I don't want to move it. So I'm gonna tack it up, do a little bit of adjustment, and then on to the next part. All right, I got the hinges in, and I'm gonna give them a nice tack. All right, it's getting there. You know, I got the hinges on. I got the couple cross members in. A couple nice tic tacs. It's nice and square. I measured it. I measured a diagonal square too. It's all good. It's there. So now I think I gotta flip it over, and I can tack in the gussets. I made those gussets as you saw. All right, this next thing I'm getting in is actually a rub rail bracket. One of the neoprene pieces of plastic actually bolt to here on this side. So this has to get welded in right about here. So I burned myself not wearing gloves. I'm trying to figure out the center piston placement. I get it up here. I just start piston hydraulic fluid, so I'm letting it drain out. And once it's done draining, it'll be a little bit easier to work on. I mean, the whole cylinder is filled with hydraulic fluid, so I gotta let it drain, or else it's just gonna make a mess and keep leaking everywhere. I wish I was filming. Yeah, don't move the piston if it's open like that, because it will explode. It just shot hydraulic fluid everywhere. It was a terrible idea. It's all over me. It's all over the ground. I'll just let it finish draining. It like built up a bunch of pressure and just went boom! I just gotta line it up, tack it up, and she's good to go. Slicker than snot on a doorknob, as my grandfather always would say. That looks pretty lined up there. Nice tack. That looks pretty good. Now this is all 3/8. This is all beefed up. And this is what I recreated. I made it a little bit bigger, a lot stronger. This is, I believe this is 5/16, maybe quarter. Rusted a little bit. She's a little rusty. Okay guys, well, you see this one? Well, bam! Now check out that one. Ooh, it's getting there. I got some nice little brackets welded in, and the hinges, and the piston, and this thing on the edge, whatever you call this doohickey, it's all in. Old and sad, new and happy. Yeah, it's coming out good. All right, you got the gussets in, nice and strong. They're all tacked in. This thing's coming out good. Hey guys, also don't forget, the link below has the website where you could buy these cool hats, you could buy metal art, you could buy custom stuff. It's not posted yet, but you can subscribe in the email if you guys are interested. So remember that, and I appreciate you guys. It's a little late now. I got a pretty good headway with the frame, and I'm gonna start again probably tomorrow afternoon. So here's tomorrow. There's the subframe of the bed. Just mocking it up today. I really appreciate all you guys, all my fans and followers. This project is a long project. There's gonna be many videos, and it's coming along pretty well so far with all the work that I've done. So keep watching. I appreciate it. Tell all your friends, share if you can, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you at the next one.